Ever wondered how to make the perfect fried rice at home? Fried rice, a seemingly simple dish, carries a rich and diverse history. Its roots are deeply embedded in the culinary traditions of various cultures around the globe. Originating from the heart of China, it has journeyed through time and space, leaving its mark on the food palates of many nations. Fried rice is a prime example of how the culinary world beautifully blends culture, creativity, and practicality. Born out of the need to reduce waste and use leftover rice, this humble dish has evolved into a culinary staple, a testament to the resourcefulness of our ancestors. Today it graces our tables in an array of styles and flavors, a true chameleon of the food world. This versatile dish can be a star in its own right or play a supporting role as a side dish. It can be simple and understated or complex and flamboyant, reflecting the personality of the chef and the culture it represents. From the savory and spicy kimchi fried rice of Korea to the vibrant and hearty nasi goreng of Indonesia, fried rice is a canvas for flavors, a celebration of diversity. The magic of fried rice lies in its flexibility. It welcomes a variety of ingredients from vegetables to meats, from seafood to tofu. It's a playground for flavors, a blank slate that encourages culinary creativity. It bridges the gap between the gourmet and the everyday, the extravagant and the simple. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a home cook, the secret to perfect fried rice is understanding its essence. It's more than just a dish, it's a culinary philosophy. A philosophy that values resourcefulness, diversity, and creativity. It's an invitation to experiment, to play, and to create something deliciously unique. So, are you ready to embark on this culinary adventure? To discover the secret to making the perfect fried rice? To unlock the flavors and possibilities that lie within this humble dish? Now let's dive into the process of making perfect fried rice at home. First and foremost, gather all the necessary ingredients. For a basic fried rice recipe, you'll need a few things that are probably already in your kitchen. Start with rice, the heart of this dish. Day-old rice is best as it's drier and less sticky, making for a perfect non-mushy fried rice. Next, grab vegetable oil. This will ensure that the rice doesn't stick to the pan and gives it that classic, lightly fried texture. Onions and garlic are next. These provide a fragrant base that permeates the entire dish. Soy sauce is the secret weapon, adding that signature salty, umami flavor. Then gather your chosen vegetables. Peas, carrots, bell peppers, and spring onions are all fantastic choices. Finally, pick your protein. Whether you prefer chicken, shrimp, tofu, or even just egg, it's entirely up to you. Now that we've got all the ingredients, we're ready to start cooking. The key to perfect fried rice lies in the preparation. Let's dive right into the heart of it all, preparing the ingredients. This is where the magic begins and the essence of your dish starts to take shape. First up, the vegetables. Here, we're dealing with bell peppers, carrots, and spring onions, the holy trinity of fried rice. Each of these veggies brings its unique color, texture, and taste to the table. Start by washing them thoroughly. Then, get your knife and chopping board ready. You want to chop these vegetables into small, uniform pieces. It's not just about aesthetics. Smaller pieces cook more evenly and blend better with the other ingredients. Next, our protein. Today we've got chicken, but you can use whatever suits your fancy. Just ensure it's boneless and skinless. Cut the chicken into small, bite-sized pieces. This way, every spoonful of your fried rice will have a nice balance of rice, vegetables, and protein. Then let's talk about the star of the show, the rice. Here's a tip that could be a game changer. Use cold, leftover rice. Yes, you heard it right. Freshly cooked rice is often sticky and can turn mushy when stir-fried. But cold rice? It's firmer, less likely to break, and gives that perfect fried texture we all love. Once you've got your rice, fluff it up with a fork to separate the grains. This step ensures that each grain gets an equal opportunity to shine in the pan, becoming a part of the symphony of flavors rather than a lump in the background. And lastly, don't forget to prepare your seasonings. Get your soy sauce, sesame oil, and black pepper ready. These are the supporting actors that help our main ingredients shine. With all the ingredients prepared, it's time to bring them together. Now, we're all set for the next scene, where the sizzle of the pan meets the dance of the ingredients. Can you smell the deliciousness already? Now the real magic begins, cooking the fried rice. Let's start with the pan. A wok is traditional, but any good-sized pan will do the trick. We want to get it nice and hot before we add anything. Heat is a key player in fried rice. It's what gives it that irresistible, slightly smoky flavor. Once the pan is hot, it's time to add some oil. Swirl the oil around to coat the pan evenly. You'll notice that the oil will shimmer slightly when it's at the right temperature. This is your cue to add the aromatics. In go the onions and garlic, sizzling as they hit the pan. Stir them around and watch as they transform from a pale white to a beautiful golden brown. This is where patience pays off. It's essential not to rush this process, as these ingredients are building up the foundational flavors of your dish. Now it's time for the protein. Whether you're using chicken, shrimp, tofu, or even leftover roast beef, this is the moment to add it. Spread it out in the pan to ensure it cooks evenly. Once it's cooked through, push it to the side to make room for the next ingredient. Vegetables are up next. Add them into the pan and give them a good stir. We're looking for a vibrant color and a slight crunch. Remember, the vegetables should complement the dish, not dominate it. Finally, the star of the show enters, the rice. Cold, day-old rice is the best for fried rice as it doesn't clump together. Add it to the pan and start stirring. You want to get every grain of rice coated with the delicious flavors we've built up. The finishing touch is a good splash of soy sauce. Stir it through, ensuring an even distribution. Watch as the rice takes on a lovely brown hue and the aroma fills your kitchen. And just like that, you've cooked your very own fried rice. But we're not done yet. Presentation is key. You've toiled over the stove, perfected your flavor balance, and now it's time to make your dish camera ready. First impressions count, and the eye is the first to feast. Consider adding a sprinkle of finely chopped green onions or a dusting of sesame seeds on top. Not only will this give your dish a pop of color, but it will also elevate the flavor profile. The sharp, fresh taste of the green onions will cut through the savory goodness of the fried rice, while the sesame seeds will add a subtle, nutty undertone. And why stop there? Complement your fried rice with a side of tangy pickled vegetables or a perfectly fried egg. These accompaniments can add layers of flavor and texture, making your meal even more satisfying. And that's it. Your perfect home-cooked fried rice is ready to be enjoyed. Let's do a quick recap of the process. We embarked on a culinary journey to the heart of a timeless classic fried rice. We started by unveiling the secret to perfect fried rice. It's all about the balance. Balancing the flavors and ensuring the rice is neither too hard nor too soft is the key to this beloved dish. Next, we ventured into the world of ingredient gathering. We learned that the freshest of vegetables, the right cut of meat, and a good quality soy sauce can make all the difference. However, the superstar of this dish is, without a doubt, day-old rice. It's drier and less sticky, making it perfect for frying. Then, we moved to preparing the ingredients. We stressed the importance of cutting the vegetables uniformly for an even cook, and the art of marinating the meat to infuse it with flavor. We also discussed how to prepare the rice, recommending that you rinse it thoroughly before cooking it a day in advance. In the cooking phase, we delved into the process of frying the rice. We started by sautéing the garlic and onions, then adding the vegetables and the meat. We then combined everything with the rice, adding our soy sauce and seasoning to taste. The key here is to keep the heat high and stir continuously to avoid the rice from becoming mushy. Finally, we wrapped up with the final touches and presentation. A sprinkle of green onions or a drizzle of sesame oil can elevate the dish to new heights. And let's not forget the importance of plating. A well-presented dish is always more appetizing. However, remember that cooking is an art. It's about experimenting and finding what suits your palate. Common mistakes to avoid include overcooking the rice and overcrowding the pan, but don't let these deter you. Practice makes perfect, and with each try, you'll get closer to your ideal fried rice. Now you're ready to impress your friends and family with your culinary skills. Don't forget to experiment and make this dish your own.